Hello. So this earth sign wants to come back around. And I feel like your new masculine is mad because you're steady throwing out signs and it's not his sign. So he's saying that you're trying to build a light like with somebody else. But you don't even know this new masculine because you haven't met him yet. So you just sitting, waiting around. So you probably thinking that it's somebody completely new. But maybe it's the masculine who is a newer person than when you got ghosted by him, type of stuff. He said he put you in a situation to see how you would handle it. And over the time, he was watching you. Keeping tabs on you. And what the karmics did was try to bring new people around to make it seem like you would mess with anybody. But with these people, so I feel like even though it didn't happen, when they're being questioned, they're still saying like, yeah, she did this, she did that. Because they have an agreement with the karmics. Or they might tell them the truth and say like, no, she ain't gold, da da da. Because when the karmics recruited the people, they didn't necessarily tell them like, this is what we need you to go do that for. They probably just said like, a friendship. Because clearly there's somebody out there that's helping protect you away from these karmics. And the masculine, he knows his intuition. So it's like when whatever direction he's being led into, he knows when he's being misled. And although he kept you waiting, it was for a good reason. So that he could give you what you deserve. And that's why the karmic was trying to convince him to marry her. But for some reason, he just knew, like, the only reason I gave you that ring is because I know she watching, and that was going to make her step up and say something. What you will and won't allow. So everything this masculine tried to get divine feminine to commit to him by like trying to, I don't know. Because he's saying like, how come when I try to manipulate you, it don't work, but when they manipulated you, it worked. And then he said for some reason, he was insecure. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. But he came to realize by watching you and what he learned over the years that you have been through some things. And at the time that he met you, he didn't know that you were like, you just freshly got out of a situation or dealing with some stuff. And he said he understands what pushing emotions to the side is because you don't want to deal with them. Because it's too emotional and you don't feel like being in that type of energy. So you do other things to get over that emotion. And he's saying even though you knew the game, you still, he said you didn't understand the game, but you were still playing your own game. Like you had your own set of rules as far as falling for the pillow talk, but then realizing quickly that it's pillow talk and then moving accordingly. And because it's like you try to play a game so tough that you believe what you're saying, even when the person can see right through you, you still sticking true to it, even though it's obvious like that you're trying to run script and pillow talk to get what you want. So if there's an agreement of friends with benefits and you still trying to run game, then like I don't understand why people just don't be upfront and honest, because you ruining people's character by lying to them, making them look bad. And then when you play along like, oh yeah, da da da, but you've been lying this whole time, it causes confusion. So if you want to be with somebody, tell them. If you want to be friends with benefits, tell them. And if they decide to walk away from you and not deal with that type of situation, then let them. You can't force nobody to do something that they normally wouldn't do under the understanding of friends with benefits. Okay, then I'm not, it's just sex. There's no extra. There's no, I'm not finna cook, clean. I'm not, you can't borrow no money from me. I'm not, feel me? Unless it's set up like that, like, I don't know, but if it ain't leading nowhere, I tend to leave. But they keep you strung along saying, oh yeah, I want to be in a relationship with you. And then you understand that they got trust issues. So you try to wait and help them and show them. But once you understand that it's just a finesse, that they really don't care that they got buku females or niggas that they talking to, and it's just all a part of the game. And it's like, shorty, I'm not finna participate with you playing, because if I start playing, this is gonna be a tit for tat. You might not like it. And then a whole bunch of stuff, people gonna be getting mad, saying stuff, doing stuff to you and all that extra stuff. So you can't never play with nobody's feelings and emotions, because you never know how they will react or fly off the handle, fuck around and snap on you, literally.